Federal government silence on insecurity, a continuation of 1804 jihadist movement. Autumn exposes it all. In this country, that's why when I heard that Buhari was discussing with British Prime Minister Boris Johnson on insecurity, I felt somehow because there is fish is missing in the house, and you give the cat the fish to hold. Then the cat comes to tell you that the fish, I don't know, it was in my hand though, but I don't know what happened. Don't you know that cat and fish, I mean, you cannot give the fish to the cat. It will tell you all kinds of story because that fish will not last. That fish must be eaten. There was a movement that have started 1804, the jihadist movement, and that movement was that Nigeria belongs to them. And guess what? They have continued in that mindset. Fathers passing it down to their children. Buhari is very much aware. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get to all the details. Federal government silence on insecurity, a continuation of 1804 jihadist movement. Governor Samuel Otom of Benue State on Tuesday said that the silence of the federal government to killing by foreign missionaries herdsmen is an agenda of an ethnic cleansing and continuation of the 1904 Usman Dan Fodo jihadist movement across the country. Otom, who made the remark at the Benin People House Makurdi, faulted the alleged federal government bias handling of security situation in the state and other parts of the country. The governor stated this when he played host to Doctors Without Borders led by Mrs. Farouk, head of mission in Nigeria. Governor Samuel Otom, who accused the federal government of playing nepotism, lamented that a section of Nigeria is treated as cows while others are opposed even when they are not provoked, when they are not provoking or there is no provocation. According to him, the federal government has the capacity to arrest criminal, kidnappers, and killer herdsmen, but has chosen to remain abandoned to activities of Fulani herdsmen, mostly of whom are foreigners. While noting that he remains an advocate of peace and unity of Nigeria, Governor Samuel Otom said he's genuinely concerned and worried too that Nigerians cannot be protected in their own homeland. He said he was happy that other leaders of the country across political divides have seen the evil agenda of the Fulanis and have started speaking against it too. Governor Samuel Otom thanked the Doctors Without Borders and other developmental partners for their support to the plight of the internal displaced persons, IDPs, and pledges his administration's support to their operation. Leaders of the delegation, Mrs. Farouk, acknowledged the support of the government to their intervention in the health needs of the IDPs in the states. She appreciated the governor's support for the recruitment of more staff, especially in the area of health, by the state's emergency management agency, prepared to take over from the organization. So, Governor Samuel Otom has exposed it all that, 1804, there is the Usman Dan Fodo who was trying to, continue jihadist movement in Nigeria, but was stopped by the British. So that's why they keep saying that Nigeria belongs to them, that by now Usman Dan Fodo would have taken all over Nigeria, but for the British who prevented him from coming with that fierce destruction of lives and property. And now they don't have a place, and they are very sad because the British prevented such from happening, so they are not happy, and they keep passing it on from father to son, from this to that they are actually ready to take over Nigeria, that Nigeria actually belongs to them. So when they come into the country and they start some of these activities, Buhari says nothing because they have same ideology mindset that the land belongs to them. And this land, there would have been no other people if not for what the British did. And so they were displaced. Remember that time Usman Dan Fodo was conquered. And that's how they will be conquered again. They don't understand it. They thought it was just the British that conquered them. It was actually God. They thought it was just, the British that conquered them. People that are now more than the British. Oh, you don't understand it. You think it's just the British that conquered them then? No, you cannot continue in that light. You cannot be doing evil and think that you will succeed. You know why? There is God, and God protects his own. It may look like, no, nothing is happening. You'll be surprised. God protects his own. He does. And he will look after his people. So these are some of the things ongoing. And that's why everybody needs to rise up and defend the cause of the truth. We cannot sit down and pretend that all is well. All is not well. No, all is not well. And so everybody has got a duty here to contribute. And what's that contribution? You speaking out. You and I speaking out. We not being silent on all the evil going on, all the atrocities being committed. Buhari has gone to the UK now and is discussing with British Prime Minister. Oh, we are working at it. We are working at it. We are making sure that. What are you making sure? What are you making sure? Making sure of what? Of what exactly? So that's why Nigerians, we must continue to speak so the world can know what is going on. So the world can know what is going on. We cannot be quiet. If we pretend that everything is well, we'll be deceiving ourselves, okay? All is not well. And that's why Nigerians, we must continue to ask God to help us because the things that are happening, if we keep quiet, we'll be shocked to what may come out of this. So nobody can just pretend. Usman Dan Fodo was a fierce guy who was ready to, it was bloodthirsty, ready to, all because it's an oppression spirit. It is an oppression spirit. You want people to do what you want by all means at all costs, whether they like it or not, they don't have a choice. Excuse me, who are you? Let the people make their choice, then guide them. Then guide them. So that's what is going on. This is what is happening. And that's why we cannot, pretend that all is well. All is not well. There is so much hypocrisy in Nigeria. God will help us. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.